Up. Up. Linter, you there? Good. But I tell you the amount of thing what you do, you know. But if you keep it real around here, you know. Yeah, man. Keep it real. Alright, so here this now. We know say nationwide, I work with the clique. Them come out with a fake news the other day. The bunk it said the woman won this and all kind of things. Them come out with the next fake news, then them fix it. Yeah? And now the man them come out with the next fake news. As she was say Ann Panton and where she signed, but nobody else not signed. Which me I show you some things where them not realize. Remember say me analyze everything. You listen, me dissect everything. I'm forgot to tell you, yeah man, we are finger writing expert too, yeah? Yeah man. I want to know about signatures and everything. I want to know where you fix your signature. Nobody know right name. I want to say signature, right name to push through nothing. And by the way, in every one of them places, yeah, nobody no sign signature like that. You wanna forget so we have the woman signature, are the greatest thing that. Now draw it back for your Cliff. I'm gonna show you your thing, how your thing fake. See, I'm gonna show you say them I work with the clique. But it now got you una failure. Look on these people. Yeah? That's why anything where you see them put out and something for you run with. Them a try fling muddy water because they work with cross grey. Me I show one of them thing that too. So it's a clique when them give them thing, but your signature, from them can forge your signature, you're good. All the paper are fake, you know, and everything from the paper, you can see who write it, two different writing and everything. And then I show you the original signature. People, when you go look back on the original documents where the woman signed, you see her signature and it's still and stamp, so you know her signature. And you see the lawyer witness it, and you see the JP, right? Let me show you something. Start with this.
But tell me what Cliff forgot. Cliff forgot to me have Ann Panton.
Look on Ann Panton.
Right, people. So yesterday, Cliff Hughes nationwide run out to that thing. I mean, I tell the people them for this humble and don't follow him, you know. Alright, these are the documents. Can I read where I'm out? Where I'm come from Ann Panton. The first thing we draw notice because you have to do, you have a writing expert and them thing there. So once the woman's signature on these things, you can't say she right because if you just write a name and anybody can copy a name in any institution, anybody can frame you. But tell me what Cliff forgot. Cliff forgot to me have Ann Panton original signature. And that's the first thing before match here. The first thing. Before I go through him thing, I match that a Ann Panton. Look on them signature, yeah.
This is just a writing.
Jean.
So you can't give me this and come out with this and tell me say the woman. I know ungo that on two different pieces of the paper, them don't even write them good. Nobody want to take this. You have to have a signature. And if them say the signature, this a shit. Okay? So Cliff, now just look and learn. Yeah? Alright, watch.
Ann Panton. You said right? And look on that one here. Ann Panton. Even the person who write this. I'll show you some, I'll pick out some other things with this. But look on this now. The paper is effective November 2015. But you still all old start them I use. July 13, 2021. You see it? And so this is Ann Panton, okay? Alright. But with the signature, this is a woman's signature, you know. This are most bogus. Can I show you? I repeat the signature. By the way, the person who signed the signature, look on the signature expert. Watch this. You would never sign a signature, so you have signed signature to things, right? Look on the G. You see the J? Let me see if I can put that in a focus. Look on the J there. A E there. Look on the E. It's on the J there. And look on the A and the N. Alright. Look on the A. Or it's still with them N there and the space. And look on the P and the Panton or it's right. Look on them at the same time. You can see the difference in this. So that either easy and you saw the P stand up straight. Look on a P here.
With that space.
So that P there, somebody writing a Gina right, you know. And when you write, you write straight, you know. Look on a P here. Which is our signature that? Can we know this is signature from the original documents where she signed to. Okay? But we look on the bogus document where Cliff have. I look on a one, because Cliff a laughing stock, you know. Nationwide news a laughing stock. This is how them let out. So I look on the A, like it go right across, and the NN. The E, part of it and this and the J set away, right? Just look on that. You know, just look on the document. You see, them a try each and the E same way. But them just a one at bottom, one this and one this. I look on the E on this. You see, it shoot up, go up top and save like a C. Look on the E. Because look on all of them things. A E more curve. Look on the J. You see that J the curve out and stay like this. That J there, it starts. Somebody is a fraud person do this, you know. Yeah, man. Look on the A and the N, right? Look on the and this so. That A go up so. Yeah, with the NN. Look on the N now. You see the NN. Look on the A more oval, more round and open. Eh? Somebody right. Look on the one here. Look now, look, see me? Now I'm going to show him now. Because come back, the N, look on the A and the NN. Everything different, right? Yeah, you see? You see? Look on it. Look here. Look on the P. P are open. Remember, if you assign something, you assign something. Look on the P, they close. Look on the A and the N. With the T. You saw them run? Because look on the one now. You look on the A, they run. Look on the N. You see it run? Look on the T now. Yeah, see, look on the T here. A T here cross and touch it all. Look on the T here now. It a touch but the O completely different. And the class different too. T they have a slight and more bend. Look on the T here. It straight go up so and touch so. So this, our Cliff run with. Look on the end. You see that end there? Order open wide. Look on the O here. This is our Cliff give it. So we're going to run through the document now. Right? These are the original document that's signed. So me know our signature. Me say this time the 7th, see there? And I'm going to run to the signature Cliff. Stop your bogus paper here. Stop do that. See there? If she sign to something, she sign.
That a liar.
Sign to it. And then you look on her
That's
signature.
a liar. This is a fair signature.
Ann Panton,
that
right?
look like a liar we witness it.
Ann Panton. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So me look at who signed that a part of the woman is so good. That me a liar this. This almost a liar signature to this. See there? This is a Ann Panton signature. Art for your copy, say it art for you do anything. And you want to sign legal documents and not sign the signature. This is more like a liar. This is the notary. You see every paper you sign and signature and stamp it, right? And it's signed and you see what I say? Not to stamp. This more look like a liar signature. I want to see there. Same signature match with them, you know. You understand? But we could just go back in a Cliff Hughes thing, you know.
So Cliff, that's the next failure again. Next failure. Now make no nice. Oh, what's you know? Them man are easy, you know. And at this them put out for people run out for muddy the water. That makes sense to no people. If you're gonna sign legal documents, even in a bank, and you go in and you sign a different way, them not give you money. If somebody for just print them name like this, anybody can do it. Can I show you one of me? Because me can do that in the right when them just show me, you know. So do you know so this a fake? You know a fake. And this is what Cliff Hughes do because I can show you some work with them. This is what him do. This is what people are run with. Yeah? So we just explain and show you so the radio the propaganda radio is a fake radio station and it a work with the man. Yeah? But a woman her life in a danger too, you know. Because maybe under the way she can't open her mouth and you hear say she dead and them want because them have the paper, them have list where them can sit down and say them are right and do all kind of things. But if you write something, it have to sign. You have put a signature there. You couldn't just write out something where my brethren and me can write. That means a man could have gone to your bank and you just write out your name, Wayne Lonesome down, and just write it simple. And a man just write it and just go in there and represent and have to use nothing. And you get through. That's why people have signature. No care who. That's why them sign it. Especially in a financial institution. So me soon talk about Cliff again. But let me just continue with this. Hold on.
This definitely, I show me say this is a bogus document. Cliff ever come with something better than this. So the paper, you know, scrutinize the paper. Anybody write a paper, yeah, them sign that. But this is not Roman signature. Okay? That's a one. Come over upon this. I'm draw back Roman signature. Ann Panton Signature. Yeah? And you deal with money. So I don't care what you deal with, you gotta sign things. So them come out with this. May I look on the paper down here so now. Below it. Effective November 2015. When this paper they use, 2015, you know. July the 3rd, 2021. All on paper, no? Alright. So I could just look on this when them say it by. Them all cross out. Now you cross out a paper and you don't put no mark, right?
No signature.
And to show you about stock now. Yeah?
One
By
stock.
number of shares, one.
Shares,
You know,
one.
people that buy 100 shares.
So you are buy thousands of shares and you have one share. One and one, you know. Number of shares, one. Number of shares, 7. 14. And then look on the 14, look on the one behind where them touch the line. This is a 4 hour. White have 2 other things with touch line. A bottom line I look like something about from it too. In the tick symbol. You put Apple there, so you put other things, Facebook and all kind of things. This is just a bogus thing where them try. It don't make no sense.
How much shares? Number of shares, one. And what this one,
See
I
there?
look on the
Facebook, Apple. And by the way, if you buy shares with you saying money like that, it's easier for trace. And then you not about lose money. Kind of buy. Apple are going good enough. Apple expensive. You understand? The whole of them think that me you no lose the money. Them just come up with foolishness. That easy for trace. Cliff, get a thing together.
place where him say the share come Apple Inc. Facebook Inc. Right?
And look on the liquor shares and the money we have. Only can Google much as Facebook shares now and other kind of things. So you could buy thousands of shares. 1, 7, 14. It no make no sense. Eh?
But watch now, sticker symbol. Number of shares. And me no know if I 14 this are you know
144,
41
114.
14 up there so.
See the
And
right
them
14
need put
right
a 4 here
there.
so.
Okay.
Because that couldn't be a 1 or one day somebody wanna put a line through the bottom line. So them write 14 up at top there. And you see that one here? Somebody put on something else to this, right? And remember if you write 1, you wanna write it on 2 line. And like a 2, 1 man that, right?
FB.
Then put 1, then put
front
7
line.
here. So this shares, right? So we are watch this. The transfer of ownership. I'm gonna read the signature of ownership.
What's the name to know?
And I could just read through this
Everything right
and look
different,
at
you know.
and then them write in the thing about bolt. But this definitely this can be real paper. Right? Me I see the woman signature, me see the liar, me see the stamp and everything. And me I see a piece of shit here so. This is a piece of shit. So them come up with this. Come up with this. And type in the name, Ann Panton. That has nothing to do with me. Type in something say email and thing, but we are looking at signature. Nobody knows sign signature, so. Please take this as my authority. Or write you and say, please take this as my authority. As mine.
If you own your shares, them are your thing. You wanna write, please take this as my authority. You instruct them what to do. Not as my authority. Please take this as my authority. That don't make no sense neither. Eh? Alright? As my authority.
The transfer from their company account. Remember, you know, both thing no transfer none at all. I didn't tell them, right? 130 unit of Apple, but it
So people, this is not money I move neither. These are shares. 130 shares where that could have make up. Apple bigger, Apple them. See them there? You see it? At the 14 thing them this. Max. Pro Max, eh? You see it? Apple. So we just keep up to them. See? Apple, me and my wife do what away. Like 2, 3, 4, 3 of them. Apple make enough money. Them yeah? MacBook. Mac that. Now have an next Mac up there, so. iPad. My son them have iPad. Apple make money. Okay? Alright. I could just go and see them.
I'm not sure with it. Then it has shown me Apple I one and them thing when it's 130 shares. 130, you know. 2, and put account. Acting and as our bearer. Remember, Gene in the statement they say them have bearer. So
you say as my and then our bearer. Remember, Jean in her statement they say them she have to do something, send it to who the compliance who approve it, and then it's sent to the bearer. She not act as a bearer. This again, wrong again. Well, hey, Cliff, come with something else.
she could not act as a bearer. Acting as our bearer. Foolishness again. To send instruction and sale transfer and payment. This are just garbage if I come up with. It might work for them, you know. It might work for them. I try more than the water. This message contains information which may be privilege unless you are the addressee, or that and that. So them put in this. Them just write in this. Right? This no water neither. You just write a name and then put something. Okay. But when I make brethren they does assign something. I me that assign it too. So this is what them assign. So we assign the same name, Ann Panton. So anyone we could do this. So then do it.
Ann Panton.
Gene,
See it?
and then
that's all right,
again.
See it again. We just sign that. None of them, just we assign.
See?
So it's simple for we go and just sign something. And that's a Ann Panton like that. I just write name. We do man have a signature.
So, your signature where you can easily do like this, yeah? This is foolishness. So I could just go through this is bogus and fraud, and this is where Cliff run with and want people to run with. No. And next thing again now, you have a letter like this. This could not go through in another place because look here. Service supervisor
no sign.
But you still have to go through that department. She couldn't sign this, which this is not a signature. This is shit. Nobody couldn't sign signature like that.
Her signature should have put there. She wouldn't put broken the well, you'd have say her signature and everybody understand it. And if I saw, because them can't do the signature, them just write out her name, them is up them full of fucking shit. News, when the name nationwide news full of fucking shit. Yeah, man.
And nobody no write on this. And then it go through. Remember that she pushed through nothing, It have other department where it go through. Cliff, you are trying to make no sense. So I'm say 100. Remember say Amazon share. Look here. Facebook share. 5 and 2. So I'm go 5 and 2 share push through. 5 and 2. But when I do something do it cleaner than this, yeah? Because the signature this definitely is not an authentic paper. Could never be. See? Yeah, Cliff? You have to do something better than this. When you not send out all them things, see the unit? See there? This an authentic paper. This are just crap. This a garbage. Cliff? You have to come give the people them some answer and people for stop following better. This a garbage,
That's why I'm always a break. I'm not going to show no why. I'm not going to show no why I'm always a break news. You can't get up. That's why I'm do blogging. I do investigative journalism. Saying, yeah, man. I do detective work too, man. So the whole of this is garbage. If you match the handwriting, you say a crap. And nobody, remember, if you go a bank, you go a bank. Anyone I want to go a bank. When you do just write out the name, so if you write your signature, because signature them can't fraud you. So the more you flash, better off you. You understand? So if you see my signature, you try it. Then you know, say, okay, something different because you have to go up on your license and your thing. When you do that, like you write, so people can just fraud you easy. And then share working at that. In the them kind of industry there. Our signature. We see the signature. We're not done with them yet, man. Hold on. So we're gonna try them to stop do these things and about nationwide news, understand? I'm gonna play what I'm saying. I'm play what I'm saying. I'm not sure something.
Ann Panton.
See our signature people.
And them line up this.
So you say anything where I'm gonna put out, him have to come with the original signature and you can't lift it. Because we know it can't lift. You have to write with pen and not lift, not print. You have to write it with pen, you can't lift it. We know them can't lift. But this write out no make no sense. And this couldn't go nowhere at all. Yeah? Man, you remember say the man of the wilderness sit on here. So I tell you say you can't draw them jazz better. You know the whole of them thing you better. I want them to you.
We're different from this. Because you see, you have to use letter expert.
Even them Gene Panther, they just look on because you know somebody a draw right. So them write everything different. The J, the E, the A, the N, or the so the N they look. And look on the P closed, but them write the next P open. So them a try write and them a make mistake even upon where them a draw. Eh? And you could not say this because if she have this, all she do is put a signature to it. And the other one put them signature and them know who write it. Them want to write out them name like this. Them half of that woman to kill her, you know. Them a try stifle her, you know. Yeah, man. You see me I say? Yeah, man.
You see me I say, look on that. Look on, you see the J. You see that J there? Look on the E. Yeah, right. So that E they shoot up and everything. Let me see that E here.
Just look at what me I show the people. I look on the real way now.
Oh, lie down. Now A they look like more like a 2. You see that A there? Where it's wrong? So
all right, look on that. The same paper them, you know. But one A go up. If all you write or all you write. Look on the E. Everything them a try each time back. Them a try make back the same J, but one curl up more. You see the J? One draw over more. The E, one of them gone up so. One gone up so. The A, different. It just can't be. Don't make no sense.
Look on that end there. Remember see that end there? You see that end there? Just come
look on the A and the NN.
Look on the A in the hand.
You show that A, they go, look on the one the round. Look on them NN and look on the N M.
And look on the NN there, like a M, right? You see it? The N.
Look on the P now.
Run like a N and N, and look on this. Look on the 2P them.
Look on the P. People, let me stop the P. When I see the P good, you see the P they close and all it stay. Look on the one they straight. Yo, them can't trick nobody. And writing specialists can't show you these things. Them are one killer man and have around the duress. Because them have the money, you know. And them have the know how to buy something already and them know doctor, them know everybody, you know. Them are gonna try come with something that make no sense. It's stupid. Look here.
Look on a there with an A over there. So look on a N there with an N there. Look on a T there with a T there.
Look on the T.
Look on a O there to the O there. Look on the N with the N. Cliff, where you coming? You know why monkey the water? You know work hard though. And then the paper you mark.
So if them did buy the stock, that means them him gonna lose the money there where the stock there. So and so much money. By the way, oh, them are come with something like this now, but they're still in October. Him have 12.7 million US in them account. Them just moved it. Remember, you know, this are you have the biggest money by volume as a one man in the place. And your money big like that. You see me I say? Yeah, but I'm gonna business about them. We just assured them kind of little thing. Every time they come with something, run them way. Come back. I give them homework for do. Just come back, try get the right, and you can't live for a signature. Because the greatest thing you do, go get something that we ought to see the signature. You notice we can't draw back on it. I tell them some skill like that. Can't trick me, man. And nobody no write like that. That could not prove. You can't go a bank and write like this where anybody can go in and send something say are you and then your things them gone. That's why it's good when you have a signature. The more you flash it better for you. Because people try to copy your signature too. See? Okay. We're going to show him even the bogus writing, you so write out the name. Can write out a name this and signature. They matter about signature, you know. Where the signature there? Should I write a signature on that? Where them used to? Watch out.
The canoe effective November 2025. And then up here with that mark.
2015.
And then if at this, you really put out. See, don't man signature there, you know. So can I match it? Anybody writes so, especially in any sector. You can't go a bank when you have a signature people use, right? If you have a signature, anybody could have forged your thing. And then I could have put the next one, we just write this. So can I just sit down and just write this? No stamp, nothing at all, no signature. And then not empty piece of thing. Or you get this transfer. Who that pass this to transfer? Because you have to have a service supervisor, head of sales. Say.
So she have to go to the head of sale. So she couldn't go in a head of sale office until she had pushed through something. And then put on a blank paper. It don't make no sense. She never work there so. This makes sense? Eh? Them
Yes.
terrible, man.
She not deal with sales. She a brokerage. So it now have nothing. So she couldn't go in there and say me a head of sales than me go. Wow, wow, boom, boom, bam, bam, bam. And it no sign. And look on the signature now. Cause this gonna be signature now.
That's alright.
Go now let go. Go on say wanna do. Wanna again? Wanna again, man, and make wanna look stupid, man. This are legal documents.
That. Legal documents.
With lawyer signature, like see lawyer.
Liar
See just have a piece
JP.
there.
Stamp.
See Gene signature there. So we have Gene signature. So the greatest thing we have Gene signature. One thing we know, mouthpiece radio. But people for run away, you know. You're going with too much look a full thing, man. See there? This that be much more like liar signature. Somebody signature sign, but this definitely a Gene. Because he witnessed a witness that. See there?
That our signature.
You show the one sign and signature, can't forge it. So here this now, you can't write out a name, nobody not write signature. So especially in them kind of like a place there. And if you don't write out your name, then you must have a place where you put a signature for no sir you this. Anybody could have write this, don't it? And this no make no sense. Them Apple thing here, and them the thing here with 1. After it's 150 like 1.
Number of shares 174.
FB that, what that? Facebook, right? FB. This a one. I have 4. Look on the line and look on them thing. Hey, where them I go with them thing? When them really I go with this thing? See? And the date. But you know much down here, so. Yo, hey, when you go still, you know. When you go. I don't know what this is not try, but right. And a lame Cliff. And a lame. This a statement I want to put out and say boom bam and say Apple and this and one bag of foolishness. It's a foolishness, it's a garbage.
And you know the hottest thing, you have some people hear this now run with it, you know. And it still not make sense and still not add up. Because if him account active, if my account are active and it a buy shares, the CEO them are gonna know, okay, this guy must have carrying money. Apple, and then you know see it fall people. And I like them crash. Apple go on, Facebook them thing. That mean him should have make more money. Not you. Eh? Cliff them a work. I'm gonna show you say Cliff them a work. Hear them radio station now. Just hear the report on this. What hear this?
Where them reveal. So I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna tell you about one what them tell you what happened. Right? It's a nationwide. I'm gonna play it and I follow them documents. Where I tell you them
Nationwide
people,
news. Listen
them
now.
radio station. Them work, you know. But no, at time for them pull the plug on this. Okay, if this no propaganda radio something wrong. So I could hear what I want now. I could hear what I want, people. Listen.
The documents we've obtained don't just purport to show how the alleged fraud was perpetrated against Usain Bolt. They go further by providing granular detail about just how it was done. If you thought that Bolt's account had cash lying in it, and that fraudsters simply remove the cash over time, you would have thought wrong. From the documents, Bolt's investment was tied up in some of the most valuable stocks in the world. The investment...
So it's when them say valuable stock, them and say, oh, maybe him lose the stock. Remember, them never... or money tie up in a stock, but you still gonna give him a print for 12.7 million. But now him money tie up in a stock. You see what Cliff them say them do. Remember him can't go through, no say him a liar and all. Hey, let me tell you this. It's a clique of them a work people. Just watch me. Them can't go through this. We are iron. Anything they come with for distraction, we are expose them, yeah? Alright.
include blue chip stocks like Alphabet, which is the parent company of Google.
See Alphabet up at the top there. Listen.
It also includes Apple, Amazon, Berkshire Hathaway, and Meta Platforms, which is the parent company of social media giant Facebook. Our documents show 10 transactions between August 12, 2021 and February 3, 2022, where 191 units of the mentioned blue chip stocks were transferred from Bolt's account to another account at SSL.
So it transferred from both account to another account at SSL. You hear this? And a stock. You know, transfer go outside to SSL. Another account. Just watch this.
Documents show the number and name on the recipient account. That same account with the same number and name received all 10 transactions from Bolt's account over the 6-month period.
6
We will
months.
call that account TT using the initials of the name on the account. So, who authorized the transfer of Bolt's blue chip stocks worth thousands of US dollars to the TT account? Well, one of the individuals who signed the document registering Bolt's account with SSL.
Sign. You hear him say sign. That means on a right you write that sign. Him say sign. But this, look on this. That's not signature. That's not signature. Eh? Yeah, man, that's not signature. This is not saying sign. Listen.
Was the person who purportedly authorized all 10 transactions. That individual, on July 13, 2021, August 10, 2021,
July 13,
September 13,
2021.
2021.
James said July 13, 2021. You said the right paper me have. But so much time not shown, you know. Authorized July 13, 2021. You see it? Just go and watch him.
Okay.
September 27, 2021, and February 1, 2022, wrote 5 emails to Gene and Panton authorizing the transfer of Bolt's blue chip stocks to the TT account. Curiously, none of those emails were sent to Gene and Panton's work email, jpanton@sslinvest.com. Instead, all of them were sent to Gene and Panton's personal email, a Hotmail account. From the documents, it appears those emails were then forwarded to Panton's SSL email and then sent to what appears to be another one of her personal email addresses, this time a yahoo.com account. In summary, instructions to transfer blue chip stocks from Bolt's account to another account at SSL were bounced around 3 email accounts associated with Gene and Panton, only one of which was her official work email. The 5 equity transfer request forms used by Gene and Panton to facilitate the movement of both stocks has a space where a service supervisor or head of sales is supposed to sign and authenticate the transactions. But while Panton's name appears on all 5 forms, none of them is signed by a service supervisor or head of sales.
So him said none of them signed by the supervisor head of sales. So when she say supervisor head of sales, she says sign. So how she fi sign and write out her name and me have an original signature. Eh? That is not a sign. And who write this, they make mistake with all the letters, you know. They not understand me, you know. I'm not wilderness this, you know. But you say eyes on the file, brother. You're good.
Carter Brooks for Nationwide News.
You see it? So right away, this, again, nationwide, this is how them spread. People are run with it. Me tell you, say, you have to be careful at them. You know, well, nationwide, look here. Look, before we go back on that, but those 2 points I want you, look here. Look here.
Watch out.
Look at the name. You see who posed this? Crosby Capital. Look who did it. Look here.
Crosby Capital.
Yeah.
See posted. Crosby Capital. Look here.
Crosby Capital.
Okay, look at Crosby Capital. See that? Link, see that? Crosby Capital Media Space has been consolidating and we are proud to play our part holding it. You see it? See that? Crosby Capital. Oh. Okay.
So you Crosby Capital. You see why them I don't know. Eh? We can't get the whole link. You see it? Crosby Capital. Eh? Alright?
Okay. This is a post by
So who post it?
Crosby Capital. And then you see why it play a role to do everything for show off and cover up, right? See, and look on a turn away to Peter Champany, King Council, and I denies any conduct in this time at SSL that would warrant any form of security, criminal or otherwise. Okay. Is that what you see there? SSL found and deny fraudulent conduct. See it? You see this? Yes, I'm right. See it? And the power this is Cosby. You see the name?
You Cosby.
So I don't know what I run now. At the machine, but it not work. When I make it work over there, yeah, people? No, none at all. People, watch out.
No got stuck him and show him, man. Crosby Capital, man. Yeah, man. Stuck him, man. Eh? Propaganda, you know, propagandist, them, you know. Them a work. But it not work. No start. Alright, so Hear what we are going to say to him now. On those 2 sheets of paper, they wrote the name instead of her signature. Because them there, when they say she signed it, but I know so she signed. Put up her signature again. They couldn't see it. When you forgot to me have the signature, don't it? Oh no, nothing say a signature there, people. See the woman's signature there. See there? Remember just put it up big. See that? See Jean's signature there. Where the rest, where them I go with the bag of foolishness. Look here.
Alright, people. So yesterday, Cliff Hughes nationwide run out to that thing. I mean, I tell the people them for this humble and don't follow him, you know. Alright, these are the documents. Can I read them out? Where I come from Ann Panton. The first thing we draw notice because you have to do you have a writing expert and them thing there. So once see the woman's signature on these things, you can't say she right because if you just write a name and anybody can copy a name in any institution, anybody can frame you. But tell me what Cliff forgot. Cliff forgot to me have Ann Panton original signature. And that's the first thing before match here. The first thing. Before I go through him thing, I match that a Ann Panton.
Don't sign fresh. That can be a signature thing there. So remember just put up Ann Panton signature on this. If you don't come with this and you can't lift it, come know when them lift it too. I forgot to tell you some know these things, yeah? Yeah, me is an expert on them things too, yeah. Yeah man. And my brain work different. Can't go through, steal. When they supposed to say, hey, are we if you're in play alone, some of the man are willingness bad boy, you know. Me don't know what them I try. Work with them and I try make money and I try do all kind of things. Them for go, man. Alright. So, on those 2 sheets of paper, they were name instead of signature. Look at the difference in one J and the E giant Jean. And the other J and E separated. And we can name it like I'm show it here so. I'm showing it here so. Everything with them do on the different paper, different J, different E, different A, they end them right, different everything. I play it back. So who write this and set it up? Remember, across with them, so them have for the sheet itself, them have access to them sheet. Somebody sit down there and say, I could try write it so, but them can't do the signature, so them just write out the name and say signature that. This a garbage. A garbage. See? This shouldn't go. And by the way, if it will go through compliance, because this is a Jean signature. So I'm showing again. When you come with a paper, make sure you have Ann Panton and a signature like this. And don't lift it. I can't lift. And we know when things lift. You don't got to tell you now, no thick skull. Then when you can't go around me, remember me not do blagging. We don't know here. I want to the nation propaganda news. We don't come and say the woman own the place. We don't make the people them afraid. We don't come back with foolishness again. Hey, them have to watch a woman, you know, so them try to carry out to, you know. Afraid of them, you know. Yeah, she be afraid of them. Yeah, man. See? Yeah, man. Because all them are moving out, them are do everything. And the more peace rate that are fling this. And you have some people who run and push it out. Yes, them find our money, them this and that. Stop it. Them are trying muddy water and do all kind of things. If a Crosby capitalist, Crosby, so you know all the money tick. And you see the other one, hey, the one champion, Nazi champion. Hey, go stick to Big Mama and stop spreading the propaganda, man. How I'm doing, man. You see me I say, go stick to Big Mama, man. You understand? This is foolishness. Straight foolishness. Alright. See? So we look on the whole of them there and remember, alright, you don't ever go a bank, write out to the name, people are watching, you know? People are going on the money. And by the way, if you sign a signature and them see pick up wrong and not pick up it now, you're not getting the money, they must sign it again. That's why they might use picture now for you know, and I use some face scanner for watch it, your thing for you because if you sign something, you know, back in the days when you go bank and you sign, you know, and they must say, And that's so you sign on the first thing, you know. You know, say, I get the money. Just sign like how you sign first. And if when you do so, you say, and I say you sign. You have to say, which one signature me use? So you have to stick to one signature. Especially you have flash, eh? So when it for match, can them match it? Eh? You know that don't? Eh? Nationwide, you just say people about man use liar take what house when I try transfer property and everything. But value X amount of money, hide half things. When I do a slappy job though. Slappy job. Fool job. Eh? That makes sense to the people. Eh? People are running, we see the signature. That's the signature. But look what them are run with. Look what I run with. And excuses if I want to get paper, we see the paper. And I said nobody else will sign it in a she. For transfer, not thief money, but transfer some stock. To a next account in a SSL. And go through this and go through that. Forward to this and forward to that. See? Oh, you don't know set forward to this and you get paper set forward to this and forward. You don't know one. Hey, not easy, you know. Not easy, you know. Not easy. No. See? So now set up and me I say it I feel it no make no sense. And by the way, if them buy stock in a Facebook and them thing they easily trace. Stop come out with no crap no man. Eh? And the signature we are watching and them have to come out with the right things, you know. You see me I say? No, but signature for the pandit you can't just write out a woman name and say signature, but nobody sign it. And remember, you know, in a compliance or in a other part, she can go in there and say, and the thing I write as our bearer, and she's not a bearer. Them have bearers. But she that tell her say, send to the bearer there, and the bearer go do 1 hour. And she go to the bank go cash things. Bearers do it. And she said when the bearer come back, she explaining that. When you forgot, she will love the 9 days one day, when you love put propaganda and do all kind of little things. When you discredit on yourself, man, if you take on yourself, man. Take on yourself. Stop damaging yourself more. They might try muddy the water more and it not work. It's not working. We have to come up with something better than that. We see our signature there, so. See? And then when you come up, and the paper, the document, each of them, where you look, every letter different. One is so stupid. If you write away, you can see you write away. You have an open P instead of a closed P. Instead of a slant P, you have an X P. You have an X A. You have some different N. You have different E. You have everything different on 2 documents. Who writes so? Writing express, that tell us boy that the biggest fool set of people them missing this to backside. Them fool your fart. Eh? Oh, they're so stupid, man. And then them around go report it. Eh? And your people follow this. You not follow them. One good thing you can follow when them do an interview with a Google gaga, you take him and you dissect it. And you fool the system a chat. See me I say garbage. Who run with this over the world and spread this? Them have to watch you, man, you know. Because the lady that you know, be a pressure she run. Hey, let me tell you this. You say the FBI them want to protect her, yeah? Get her away. When you hear some things on the ears, I don't know, but they may try to kill her too. Eh? Yeah, man, they may try to kill her. Family like both may try to get her away. Yeah, man. Get her away. Put her in a safe haven, but she can talk and free up herself and talk freely. Because you have evil. Remember with Kevin, you see what them do? Thing run up in a Kevin, you don't know nothing. I'll be them never charge him. You see in a allies, you see the manager I go in and yard him and his wife and I get to him live up in a morning there so. And one lone gunman just go shoot him. Then take him and drive him till him bleed out before them came a doctor. One time black wife, them that rob him, them that do nothing. Because him supposed to go talk to the police. We know no style. And if you have style, people who are style on the back tough, you know. What happened to you know? We are talking about man and sit down and style on the two. So me tell you, say, we know this, you know. Anything we want to try, we have 100 fold, man. Me ask them, man. And when I joke with you, because we don't make joke. 100 fold. Sleeping giant. We are talking about, man. One or two crookish Some of the money are spending a campaign, yeah? Some of the man money spending a campaign and do all kind of little things, yeah? And I know the money I use, them use it do all kind of things. Me telling the son I know. That's why when them run out, them alright. Let me show them betrayful. First, them want to do things at 2022, the money gone. By January. You can't move that bulk of money like that. She not have the capacity, couldn't put it there, do all kind of little things in. So them run with it. Yeah man, them run with it. See me I say? So you can see one who depend them board there. Board of director. Yes, okay. Okay. See there? Look at the panel chase ya. Look on board of director panel chase. Hey, them not easy, you know. Show them something. See? Them run with it. You see them board of director, yeah? You see anybody wanna know? You see anybody wanna know? Look over on the side there. Who that? Let me draw him up. See there? Board of directors. The panel can have board man and the work man, so you can. Who this? Then the panel can have board that spend all kind of money, man. See? Yeah, man, them the panel can have board that spend all kind of money. And have who one of them I try to do and then live on the weekend. And we have to stop that. Yeah? Yeah, man. So with the money now, them say October I have X amount of money. You have them 12.7 million. They never say by no. If a company buy stock with the money, the first thing they might come out and say, we buy stocks. But you have a CEO come out and say, listen, we never know say have money here. But if him that buy stocks and it a turnover, him that know, don't it? But look how they mash him up now. But film watch that never come up. Because you'd have got to talk to him if stocks are buying everything. But yes, still you put the woman said 2021 and 2021, the man still there. That are adding. So pan film watch things are going on and thing and him no know neither. But him say nothing never come up. He never have no know about no account in a film time. You know, so when I'm muddy up on yourself. So I put blame on him now, you know. And it happened that him leave, Prime Minister draw free money and one bag of crap. I never talk about it's a private. Eagle was a private, government never own it. Century was private, government never own it. National Commercial Bank a private, government no own it. Yeah? The cooperative, them and government own them. We are talking about private, them bank them not private. And the loan agency, and them not private, you have about private. Me here look at see one dirty thinking nasty mouth Warmington him. Bruce come out and talk the truth. And Warmington attack him. Attack Bruce for putting criminal Anjo. Yes. Attack Bruce for putting the corrupted Anjo. Him attack Bruce. A matter of fact, him put party over Jamaica. People stop vote for nasty, dirty thinking. Hey, when if stop vote for dirty thinking, Warmington, you know. That piece of fucking shit. Yeah? Yeah, and don't make them go in a rainbow party. That's why Michael will control and you so much I want to dead out already. Jamaica time for wake up. Yeah. Canada, America, certain place to run. So, you know, see, representatives come control you. And you know, 5 grand and them thing, then I tell you like, are we against them? And yes, still them in their past thing for fuck up, uno pick me. 45 years, got it life. Not for them pick me, much for them pick me gun. You know much thing them do. How much I want them use to kill people. And then tell the police to come take one out. We're not going like we're not smart, so. Get to you. Stand up and rise up and behave on yourself. When you start studying, man, and study how the boy them work, man. You know, see them a chink. I want to know, man. Look at Warmington and say, you know, because Bruce come talk the truth. Me tell you, say the truth always hurt him, you know. Look on this. Look on this.
Defense of the Prime Minister this evening by one of his ministers amidst questions and criticisms after the SSL multi-billion-dollar fraud.
Now it comes from Everett Warmington in the wake of former Prime Minister Bruce Golding's recent comments on the issue.
Among the critics blasting the FSC and by extension the government's oversight of investment entities amidst the SSL fraud saga is former Prime Minister Bruce Golding. On a recent radio program, Mr. Golding suggested that the government dropped the ball. According to Mr. Golding, the government has a responsibility. They are the ones that issue licenses to these investment houses. And in the issuing of the license, what they are saying to the public is that the government is satisfied that these are good people to do business with. So you can go ahead and do business with them. He went on to say, well, that is what Usain Bolt did, and look what happened to him. Well, that comment has not gone down well with Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Everett Warmington.
I want to listen, that guy are good. You have a prime minister for the Jamaica and a leader of a party. I mean, I try to show you how a diet thing him a deal with. Him a deal with it same like when him a deal with the Freemason thing. Same way him a deal with it. You understand? The Pama Life. Wagwan. The Pama Life. Wagwan.
Has blasted the former party leader.
It's a guy who has lost his relevance and is trying to be relevant. But by attacking your own party, it's just supposed to be. That don't make you relevant.
By attacking your own party, that if you thought the truth, the man put party front of Jamaica. Hey, them fi run with a piece of shit here, you know. The man a put party over Jamaica. Bold boy, you hear this. The 9,000 people who have on account there, so when you hear this piece of shit motherfucker. Him attack your own party. You hear what I'm saying? The man for tell the truth. That means them you have to sit down and tell lie. So this is not the government in a real. Him attack a one former prime minister for sit down and tell the truth. Me know someone play that, you know. You know, say smash them up, you know. Yeah man. You have it and Bruce come tell the truth. So him gonna tell lie. If you tell lie, we're gonna burn you out. But when him tell the truth, hear what a nasty mouth man you say. Yeah.
Attacking your own party is just supposed to be. That don't make you relevant. And I want to say, Bruce needs to stop it and stop it now. Back off.
Mr. Warmington insists that Mr. Golding's statement on the matter is not valid, suggesting that the government has no part in private transactions.
My position, based on his statement yesterday, is some program is on. Enough is enough. We're going to talk about government to encourage people to invest in stock and what they're doing. When SSL, what on earth does the government have to do with SSL?
What you mean by it have to do that SSL? SSL raise money. And by the way, the one of the bank and them think that private thing different from Bank of Jamaica. What you mean what on earth? Then the Prime Minister now go close him account there, 2021. We now have government now have 5 accounts right now with the money them, the USH funds, we have 700 million, the housing trust where you shouldn't even use the money because you know, look no money for the housing trust. You have a housing trust money, they say we have over money and it the same way and other 3 other entities. But the man you put party over country. Party over country. Hear this.
SSL. That's a private investment entity.
So why wanna take government money, our money, and put in it? The bank them the private entity too. The private place them too. The PSOJ in the private sector organization of Jamaica piece of shit. A public sector thing. You know, people they can't listen to this, you know. You see them talk about them right. Private sector people a government own it. We don't even want JPS again and sell it. The bank, them and the credit union, them it owned by a private thing, own it. Private entity, all of them. You understand? A private sector, but public people invest and our money invest. You must say it's a private thing. So them are right for come take people money. You piece of fucking shit, yo. You know that, hey, him for go a long time, you know. Hear this, hear this.
Contends that the former party leader's comment is part of a continued attack on the current leader and the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness.
What I find with this guy, you always find some reason to go after Andrew Holness indirectly. And my position is, Bruce Golding, as leader, has been a failure. As Prime Minister, double failure.
And you was part of the administration, so you're a fucking triple failure. You piece of fucking shit, yo. And it could come out of your mouth. You only hear people, Bruce Golding was a failure. Who was him? Double failure. You see it? You only hear for yourself. So you attack a prime minister, a past prime minister of a party, for those one, and I him recommend Andrew and push Andrew this. Eh? Him a talk about party leader. So is a legion to a man in a party, not about government. This our bad to Jamaica. Them piece of shit ya. Yeah? Shit mouth Warmington. Them piece of shit ya. And a real shit too. Yeah, real shit. Yeah, man.
So he need to stop it now. So I believe if there's an issue, Bruce Golding, who has been a former leader, a former prime minister, call on Jonas and talk to him behind closed doors. But he keep on sniping, and it's an attack indirectly on my prime minister.
So, Pam prime minister, talk to him and close door if you have an issue. You hear him stink. People, all them vote for this piece of shit here. You hear how Jamaica run, you see why Jamaica run so? Eh? You see it? Eh? Yeah, man. You see why Jamaica run so? Because you have them kind of piece of shit here. Sit down in them look dirty ways. I tell you, if you have an issue, you call Andrew Holness in a private and talk to him. So you must come talk the truth. Eh? Yeah, man. We know we live with, man. We know, man. He might have the boat, you know. Go out there a while. You see me, I say this bad. Fucking bad. Jeffrey.
Yes, but me I can talk about the special shit when you want me done.
Yes, you talk, man. You talk, man.
Good morning, my fellow Jamaicans. Everyone, Warmington has no moral authority to be speaking about Bruce Golding or anything of issue in this country. He's a disgrace to the Jamaica Labour Party. He's a disgrace to the people of this country. And it's full time this man go sit down. He has disgraced the Parliament of Jamaica. He has disgraced the Jamaican people. He has disrespected the women in this country. He has disrespected the journalists in this country. It's full time everyone Warmington go find a seat and sit down. He has no moral authority to be speaking about any issues in this country. None whatsoever.
You hear? Finish him, man. You start him, finish him.
None.
Yeah, man.
You, everyone Warmington, has no moral authority to be speaking about Bruce Golding in the fashion speaking about Mr. Golding. You are a disgrace. Now, I can talk what you have in your closet, you know, everyone Warmington.
Talk it, man.
The first cousin in your closet that need to come out.
Talk it, brother.
You're a disgrace.
Talk
you,
it.
everyone Warmington, is a disgrace to the people of this country. And it's full time you go sit down and stop talking about people. Talk about the closet. Talk about what happened in the closet. You're a damn disgrace. You don't fit to be a member of parliament in this country.
Give him a little piece out of the closet, no, man. I will not hold it back on him.
Damn disgrace, man.
Yeah, man.
You go sit down.
Can you
Who the hell you think you is? It's full time somebody start to this bull duppy and duppy conqueror. Who the hell you think he is? You're a damn disgrace. You fit to be at Riverton Dump. That's where you fit to be. At Riverton Dump. You ever want me to be a Riverton Dump. Cleaning the garbage of Riverton Dump. But you sit in the people's parliament. You're sitting on in the people's parliament. The people of St. Catherine who vote for you. By the damn phone. We're still inside. You must go sit down. You're a damn disgrace. How dare you talk about Mr. Gold in that way?
Because the man just come out and talk the truth.
Corruption, going on in the House of Parliament. People mustn't speak about it. What a nasty, dirty corruption. What to go on in the House of Parliament with? Who the hell do you think you is? You're a disgrace. Mr. Lewis, have a good morning.
All right, my brother. Cool, cool. Yeah, man. Everybody get the people them up. Because you can imagine, you have a former prime minister come and talk the truth. But play the thing because him talking the truth. Why this man come and talk about him the failure, and that mean him is a triple failure. Him is a piece of shit. And people at times want to put away politics. When you talk about government, come and say my prime minister. So no care what happened to Jamaica. If you sink under one man, no care where you see him now declare house, declare nothing at all or nothing. You must sit down and take that. We not remember, you not take that from nobody. Why? Why? You think this is a slavery thing? Them they done long time. And then Cliff Hughes now will come out with Sita people. Sita.
You see this? Crosby Capital.
You see who posted Crosby Capital? You see who work for?
You see them? Crosby Capital. See that? See that? Crosby Capital Media Space has been consolidating and we are proud to play our part. You see it? See that?
So him want more than the water more and more. And you push out woman and just write something say signature. And pan the news and say signature. But that woman not write it. Nah gonna way. People run with this. We not set a nastiness. Can you imagine, man? This him run with them fling out and I tell about money. Enough for the money gone from long time. Only no good. You understand? Stop spread your false news. Because every time you put it out, I get embarrassed same way. When you just put out something, I will play it again. Let me draw it and play it again. You just apologize because you run out and say this and that about overseas. Because you protect the man, him hide him asset. Yeah? We know say that. So you run out and talk these things. And then you do that reporter first. You make your reporter do this. Listen what your reporter do. It's not easy, you know, man. Don't easy. Here where your reporter put out.
Nationwide news. We are currently at a luxurious Kingston 6 apartment complex here in Upper St. Andrew, where police have swooped in to collect data and other items related to the U.S. multi-million-dollar fraud at Stocks and Investments Limited. We understand that the building they have targeted is owned by Ann Panton. She is the senior manager at SSL at the middle of these fraud investigations. Police have cordoned off the area and have restricted her access to the property because of fears that it could endanger the suspect and other people who may be residents here. We will provide you with more information as soon as it is available. We are expecting, at least we've been promised, a briefing after the operation has been completed by police as to what are the next steps. This is Siobhan Campbell for Nationwide News.
You dirty nasty mouthpiece, you know. Propagandist. Now work for them, I work, just work and I work. And that was a lie. The people them have to come out in the paper and say, listen me. And we leave here, so the liar for come out of the chart and say, listen, she don't even own an apartment in here. People them afraid to mind people come do with things up here because of uno can't enough spread enough fucking propaganda. It not gonna reach away, you know. Not gonna reach away. And you wait name coming in a hit for man, you know. The one when name Champini. Yeah? We know you go stick to Big Mama and stop yourself trouble boy, you know. But you run out to the man about the man say this and that. People want about their money. And we want to know about the other 9,000 accounts. So about both alone, it good, bold. If your account, them never read it, there are some people them that just lose them thing and all kind of things and they hear nothing and them just wash up and bully them. Yeah? Nah work. I will not play with them neither. See? And all the money we have when I can't go around me, because I tell you, say, anything when you come with, when I get 100, not 10, not 20, 100 fold, our whole on accountable. Real ghetto youth. Man in the wilderness when I ran put on. The Uno, an enemy of the state, is a counter Uno mash up Jamaica. We know that. I remember saying we traumatize some man, so we don't like Uno, Uno mash up the place, They don't know you wanna turn youth against youth. Who from them they get a big boys pick them to turn police. Wanna take them, brainwash them, if you come kill them brother and sister down in the ghetto. And angry them like dog. Meanwhile, you know rap people. Piece of shit, Think we like, Not like, man. If you like, could have buy me out, But so me not like, don't it? And then me not there for sale. Yeah, me that kin teeth, you don't know. You notice my bone out. And me not care how much you want, so I want to have my bone out same way. That name real. Real when you get round here. The ramput way. You understand? But watch on there, as on a step we here. Run out with the propaganda again. Piece of shit. Work for cross grade. People, me tell you who are the real mastermind. You see them come with that kind of mastermind. Me just about them way. Boom, bam, boom. No, you could have come out to the people like that. That's not authentic. You shouldn't even report on that. You should have get a lift. The signature make what we can know say lift and paste too. But me I'm gonna tell you, when you should have try somebody and lift it and them remember point out say wanna lift it. But it'll be a better try more than that. That's all right. And that's about signature. See that put our signature there. And then a person who for parts that put our signature. So the signature and depend that. So if you come with that signature pass, then while you prepare, remember, it will be she or them. It'll prepare a statement for both. With 12.7 million just October gone. Then when you look now, him go there. Somebody just say, oh, them say him have no account. Him have 12,000 in the account. 12,000 US. So all them say, oh, him have the account. Him have the account, 12,000. I just zeros and think them around. You understand? It's bad. It's bad. And nationwide is a mouthpiece and a guy. A matter of fact, the same guy. If me not have championing, no him go bail youth and then youth skip bail leather there. Now him say man, him always do some things that true links can him and no bad lie about good liar, You no lie about one woman, a links you use, man. Una the mafia world. It's a shit, Yeah, man. And then I talk about how much money you want and them una shit. You understand? Woman tell him no good none at all. Because Bruce Golding come and talk the truth. Him attack Bruce. And Bruce attack too. Andrew in a private. Your people, voters and people, stop put up to the foolishness. That's why they might get rid of all of this. Or if you have picnic and them thing and look and I listen to them people. All them people for be on a road map. You think we could have them couldn't stand up front of me, Because number one, you can't come front of me and chat fuck with me, I run your way. Yeah. Yeah, man. Ask Conrad, Brian, make them tell you. Because you have a friend the way, me know, And I think I'm a mother brother, Yeah, him a shit too. Conrad them friend. See? So we not even take chat from that for go away. That a shit. You understand? We not around. Yeah? Yeah, man. Yeah, and I Conrad them friend for about 30 years. I'm not around with that neither. Who know me know say me no. More than a giant church, I'm not with people, I'm no twin, so it's alright. So I'm not pet people. I'm good, But from them fuck up, so I gotta attack them. Them to go away. You are talking about patriotic, you are talking about Jamaican. You know, talk about party after party done. After party done, we have to start the whole government. And we no business right now, we change. Who come in as government, you hold them accountable. Because if government fail, it fail the place. But and yesterday, if you just sit down and watch them and fail the fucking place and don't say nothing, why? Whether that makes sense, whether that do. Eh? You sit down and can't feed the people them and then you just want a $5,000. If me say want me to buy the most boat down there, man. You know that, man. See get man this transfer that about this boy, in love style people, you know. Me hear him pan a little piece of thing too, you know. When I talk to them people say them talk about fixed road. Eh? Your labor right, you're not supposed to, you not get no road fix. You talk to me, and if you come on this up, you're gone. Jump like a bat. Junk. Yeah, jump like a Jimmy Basco. Eh? You're gone. You talk to me and you don't come to me, you're gone. So it's a dictatorship them around. And people are laugh with him. Me couldn't stand up front and no politics. And this is the warning. But well, them know me by this. Can you not stand up in front of me and talk no bag of fuck, you know? You see me I say? You can't stand up in front of me and ask me a question. You see me I say? Jane? You see you know you're a piece of shit. Come off of this. You are one of them. You are one of them who I said out this too. Yeah, man. Fuck you and fuck off. See? When people come out and talk, me sure you vote and me sure you get 5,000. You see what me there? In my wilderness. And you say PMP activist. As that, hear this now. And then what happen if you're a PMP activist? You fucking piece of dark shit. Go and go back your fist, man. Go grab up on the palm, man. Fucking piece of shit. Then you don't use a JLP activist. No, you're a JLP troll. That's how you get money for. Eh? Make sure you fucking vote. Don't it? Make sure you sell your fucking vote. Eh? Me an activist, but me build enough place going in now, not same place when the fuck of them a step pound. Fucking piece of shit. Out of my pocket. You see a dark shit, man. You see me I say? Yeah, man, you're dark shit too, man. You know, sit down in a perimeter, do a place, and I say, I'm me below ski the one down there. The family down there. You know, see up where my boy that try winning, I say, I meet to cut the blind man with the church and the one I want to do. Listen, you live in a place where you just say PMP activist, I labor right run it. And the man blind live in a coop for 3 years, Mr. Patterson. You know, say, I me send come be the mouse and buy bed and buy everything game and bury him when him dead. On a fucking dark shit, you know. Me soon as Jamaican, me use the next piece of shit that wrong with Jamaica. Remember, you know, me send go build this. And that me said somebody donate it. Out of my pocket. Who build it? Eh? The government. The Uno council when I run behind her. On a piece of shit, you know. And me can just go right on the place. You know what thing me do? Go me not call nobody and say do this and do that. Fucking piece of shit, yo. Don't come by yourself, man. And fuck you and fuck off. Yeah, man. We tell you, say, we don't like you neither, you know. Because uno may help mash up the country and we're not hungry. That man, blind man, 80 and year old, when no look pan, I want to run go vote. And when me take him out of that and build the place, then he must he want to talk to me. Because if I vote for him because of him put it in the paper make me see it and me spend my money. Sit down in my studio and read it and spend my money, don't. And everybody go down there want to spend anything. It's a fucking shit, you know. And I can go on and go on and go on. Eh? Boy, you ask question about this and that activist. All Anjo are the lightest fucking, are the lightest thing on earth. And to draw the money for you have a problem with that 9,000 people. And then you can multiply that by 5. And then directly and indirectly. Who it can touch? Because you might have a man that say, but yes, still him have some money in there, but him employ 100 or 200 people. You can multiply that by thousands and thousands of people. We want to know about the whole of the account them. All of them. And I just both alone. Yeah, man. You see me I say? It's a piece of shit boop back parks. You come by and say, ask me something, you could ask me something, but don't come and fuck yourself. It's a piece of shit. Yeah, man. You want to put it around you, man. I mean, no love party. I'll be a son of Jamaican. You know, love party more than anything else. I'll be in the country, I sink. Man build big house and I broke down people place and for you say it wrong. If your brother you know give man, hey, I wanna fuck up to Jamaica, you know. Yeah, I mean I know, and listen, don't people like never get flush. Can me just as a Canada boy and have a friend where supposed to be my mother brother. Nothing to me. I'm a granny son. I'm a mother brother. That is a piece of shit too. So if we not ramp with him, what we do ramp with, you know? Only have no sense, so. Fucking piece of shit, you know. Yeah, shit mouth warm in time. Him fi move too. Yeah, man. Them fi discipline him. Cause if him come and say Bruce was a failure, that means him a double failure, him a triple failure. Eh? So all you da big up Bruce and say Bruce alright. Bruce better than Andrew but by far. Different from him Tivoli encourage and but him send back some money and be a corruption on Andrew. Yeah. The people them shouldn't dead under Bruce, I'm taught the truth. But Bruce live more upon an honest level when it touch like them kind of money thing. I remember Bruce in the gangster thing, we know that thing and him say, him forgive that. We know about that. You see me I say? You see me I say? Yeah, man. Yeah, me see it, Marcia. See? We know about them thing there. But Bruce come and certain things, him not in where Andrew them a put them in a cookie jar and nobody not say nothing. And everybody a put them in a cookie jar. Bruce will not do that. Me not pick up for no Bruce, but I true. Me hear Bruce already before, you know, and him come out straight. What am I gonna do? Try bias? Eh? But so me talk the truth. So Bruce come out and talk the truth. And I like him a tell lie. This piece of shit have a problem with the man. Eh? Or you have a pass MP and pass Prime Minister and all kind of things, and then you come out with the piece of shit and a style him so. And about him to go talk to my leader and Bruce send Andrew there and said young people time. You don't talk about Prime Minister because you have some money where you spend when you don't get account for your nasty piece of fucking shit. Nasty mouth warming time. Eh? Nasty man. Go take a dive, man. Move your butt. You go, you know. Yeah, man. Go back to man. Go and go call your wheel them and your hammer head shot them because you come on. Go and go call them. Go summon them. Don't go in a cartoon and they can't summon them, you know. Youth and youth. Get to youth and they get wise too. Stop. Make them piece of shit I go and look at money and mixing up them a killing off when them done. Look if we not survive past certain age. Them there till old age, won't there. Won't a brother and sister them there. Them kill them out. Eh? We can't come like we in Africa same way we're under some bandage with some criminal we're supposed to run the place. I take Andrew take out the whole of the money, the COVID money, everything gone. Everything gone. Wait there. Where people them get? Who him talk to? Eh? Bruce bar some money and say, yeah, tell him send back every cent. You can go trace it. If Andrew not send now go back, a taxpayers pay it back. Eh? You them for wise up, man. Me I talk to them too. Cause you know so we speak far and wide, you know. People stop make them play politics with you. You say after you run, you want alright. You messy politics. When politics are run, you want somebody to lead the country. We don't want arrogance and them thing. We want employment, job creation and all kind of thing. You know much teacher leave, boy. Yeah? I have to come back and show you a teacher because of bad treatment. Make the good teacher them leave and them take criminal put their teacher now. I soon come back, come show that. And Andrew, me I blame you, man, put it at your feet. Yeah? Because you in a cabinet with Nigel Clark, the man say, yo, pay the teacher them good. Because some teacher with experience, 15 years, 20, 25 years, or you make them leave and then you put some gunman as teacher now, who are threatening people in a class. Eh? You make the good police them leave, and then, well, we have a couple of them fly out. See, with experience. And then you are putting some little baby now. When you have to take years to teach them this is what Google can do. You still don't want to pay them. You don't have the money to pay them, but you have money for you look like 4,000 police. You know, you have to pay 4,000 police if you don't have the money to pay them money. Pay them good and make them do their job. Them have the experience. So when it's a fool, we don't the bad one, them pay them money good, make them do them job. So instead of them leave, you can take a 1,000 instead of looking 4,000. You see me I say? Yeah, but I better make attempt to rehabilitate him image after do those things because that's a big mistake, that a blunder too, that him shouldn't even do that. But you know, when you talk about character, with Andrew and him, you put inside the Andrew, come on now. You say Andrew have Zozo and state of emergency a theme tool with Google Gaga. And then line himself with these kind of people around him. Come on now. Eh? And him a say, Bruce, do one. Eh? It bad. You see me, I said bad. And I talk about this and that. You should talk to him, my prime minister. So, me think a prime minister of Jamaica. So, my prime minister of a party. That's why I have to go away. Can you have to be a prime minister of Jamaica? We don't want a prime minister of JLP. And we don't want a prime minister of PMP neither. Eh? People have to stand with what Bruce say. We play Bruce. You see me play Bruce, and that at the mid, you know. Because Bruce come say the right thing. And then to a man like me say yes. But him say the right thing. If there's something, me da bun it out and pint it out. You see it? Them are shit. Yeah, man. Me soon come back, come show you the thing, yeah? But more pitch radio, stop it. This is where you send out. That make you feel good, brother. Eh? Me not see no woman, me not see no signature, and then you really do this. Eh? Bruce, alright, at least him step down, Jason. You have a play, yes, at least him step down. You see? But when you sit down, look here, him no move nobody around him. Remember him talk about arrogance that Andrew him, you know. Go back in a 1 room, then 2 room. But that's thing, Bruce come and tell us, say, Andrew him a saying, Bruce come and tell us, say, me used to in a dirty politics. Me used to have the youth them there, so, but me change. And me see me change street. I just 2 years so where so much people dead shouldn't dead and I'm watch. See? But when you think about it, you know, you get old and you get, you know, you run through certain things, I run through your thought. Bruce better than Andrew. Yes. You understand? I'm not joking, better than Andrew. The killing part, the winner United Bruce. You should have made the thing run. But you better than Andrew by far. The worst thing you take and put in Bruce. You recommend him now and look how people style you. Eh? Bruce enough time better. Oh, everybody better than Andrew. Andrew the worst thing. Worst. You see me, I say Andrew are the worst thing ever come round here. Eh? You understand? And then you have people like this. Alright, let me show you them have no loyalty or nothing at all. You have a statesman attack, prime minister. You talk about party, and you him at the part of the cabinet, and him come admit say Bruce, see here, look here. Remember play this before we go back. Look here.
My government, my party.
Look here, yeah.
To be relevant.
He might look to be relevant. Remember, you know? And him just leave the other day, you know? And
the responsibility. They are the ones that issue licenses to these investment houses. And in the issuing of the license, what they are saying to the public is that the government is satisfied that these are good people to do business with. So you can go ahead and do business with them. He went on to say, well, that is what Usain Bolt did, and look what happened to him. Well, that comment has not gone down well with Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Errol Warmington, who has blasted the former party leader.
It's a guy who has lost his relevance and is trying.
Him lost his relevance. But yes, I know just last. You just have you by saying this, you fling the whole party under the bus because you say him never good. And you was a part of the cabinet, so you're triple no good. Just listen what I say. Last is relevance. Yeah.
To be
the relevance we want those to keep a criminal relevance. Not for live as a decent citizen and learn from a mistake, but be like Warmington. Hey, Akko guy, go swim. Move your butt. Move in front of me. Yeah.
Relevant. But by attacking your own party, it's just supposed to be.
Your own part attacking your own party. You see where I deal with people? Let me tell you about this. Let me tell you about politicians and politics. Any politician where not prepared for attack them own party when them wrong, don't vote for them. Y'all get fucked up treatment. Because this is not about parties, it's about Jamaica. Some people come together and look at job. But then when you stay in a little thing like them apart, you have poor people and them apart, you and them, JLP and PMP. This is in a film head. They look at dirty master large piece of shit here. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. See me?
That don't make you relevant. And I want to say, Bruce need to stop it and stop it now. Back off.
Mr. Warmington insists that Mr. Golding's statement on the matter is not valid, suggesting that the government has no part in private transactions.
My position, based on his statement yesterday, is some program is on. Enough is enough. We're going to talk about government to encourage people to invest in stock and what they do. When SSLs, what on earth does the government have to do with SSL?
SSL fund the party. The head of the government does close them account. And everybody else lose their money. And not get back their money yet. That alone at treason. That alone at prison. Martha Stewart get inside talk and close fear account and she got prison fee for 40,000 US. Martha were rich. Martha Stewart. In a Jamaica now, now run it like it's a gangster paradise. We now let go coke in our place and of course booze. But that's thing, when booze there's so much coke in our place one time, there's a lick up bad and a do all kind of things. Under Andrew. All these things are under Andrew. And hear this guy. Hear this guy.
There's a private investment entity.
He further contends.
It's a private investment, a private sector around the country, you know. Grace Kennedy a public one it. Which one of them were public one? Were public one? Jamaica government no want nothing, them sell it out. What water commission? If them could have sell the National Housing Trust, them sell it. Where them own. The hotel them and for them. Where them own. Them just a collect. Them no want nothing. The private sector own up the things them. Them they are part of private sector too. It's the same for that shit. Because you don't have no knowledge of things, man. And this is when put on TV.
That the former party leader's comment is part of a continued attack on the current leader and the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness.
What I find with this guy, you always find
I call this guy abuse my style, you know. Yes.
some reason to go after and do honest indirectly. And my position is, Bruce Golding, as leader, has been a failure. As Prime Minister, double failure.
So you was a part of the cabinet, so on a failed Jamaica. That's why you shouldn't be a member of parliament. Because you know Bruce was a failure as a leader and as a prime minister, double failure. That's why people shouldn't listen to you. You just it come out of your mouth is a piece of garbage. It's a shit. Bruce, enough time better than Andrew. Bruce better than Andrew. Yes, me say it. Big up yourself, Manayard. No, I don't want to big you up neither, because I don't want to pick out nobody and big them up, because you hear them stay. A man like the man that the wilderness big up Manayard, know them start to mind a Manayard, because alone some have enough information, you know. Man a Manayard, I give them information there, you know, and I try to do something, you know. See, so Manayard, we big you up same way, but me know so then stay, you know. You understand? So do it out and big up some people, you know. Yeah, man. You hear this?
So they need to stop it now. So I believe if there's an issue.
What kind of issue? The man I talk about what affect Jamaica. Alright. Well, him not know. You see this? I'm sure you say him big does and food. You see this? You see this? If that Bruce come talk now, so Bruce I say nothing. And we in the diaspora draw out every cent. Jamaica collapse. And Bruce I try to show them you talk about issue like the Prime Minister can. I'm not talking for people who go down and draw to every cent. Every cent. Number one, don't make them give no statement. You want to see your money. Dry it out and make sure it's sound and see even if you want to put it out back. But make sure when you draw it every cent. Bruce, Andrew, me here drop the code about some people and what have you and about economy and book back. Me know say me here chat. Don't drop no word for me neither. See? Yeah, man. Can you drop what you know me I come off for your same way again? You understand? Yeah, man. When you draw out to the money, them are going to some papers, say you have this, and when you look, maybe you only have 3 zeros, maybe 2. You see me I say? Do start straight at that at them. Yeah.
Bruce Golding, who has been a former leader, a former Prime Minister, call on journalists and talk to him behind closed doors.
That's a foolishness. Them for pull out all of them money. This is a foolishness. You see me I say? Yeah man, them for pull out them money. until Jamaica straighten out. You know what you do? Like when I chat, pull out your money. When Jamaica straighten out, you say, okay, make me invest again. Him not have no manners. Or you get up and you this. That it was a farmer leader of the same party. Him pushing Andrew. And you say him fail as a prime minister and him fail as a leader. And you was part of the cabinet, you are part of everything. That means you are part of the failure. We don't want to hear from you. You know, so you just flap yourself. Him just flap himself. Look here.
But it keep on sniping and it's an attack indirectly on my prime minister.
And my prime minister.
My government, my party. And I will defend the Jamaican Liberal Party, Andrew Holness administration, and Prime Minister Joe Holness by any means necessary.
Mr. Warmington.
So you don't want people like this. That means if Andrew don't care what Andrew do, him defend him by any means. Andrew I pile him up with food, you know. The other day him give out something about 100 million for the road there and this and that. So by any means necessary. Them piece of shit them forget investigated, them for fuck off. Him I back to Jamaica. This a politician I back to Jamaica. Because if me that's why I couldn't join party because I tell them my mind. And not care what you do. Yeah? You are gonna deal with your people pull out on the money. Yeah man, straight man. Them to pull out their money. You make 100 stop on them. Maybe we have some 0-0. Don't follow that, pull out to the money. Yeah? And stop listening to fake news Nationwide FM. Nationwide. Cliff them a fake news. Come with real thing, come make we see it. Don't come with bogus thing. We know it, we don't know. This is a piece of shit. We don't condemn him. People who call long him down the sort about him long a member of parliament. Down there, don't a film place. What not do? Now walk pan diamond now. The whole live all right. I paid lawyers and doctors and nurses and all kind of things that come down there. Zinc fence, everything move, right? None of them hungry. The way I talk, him take care of one, right? And when I voting time, him come with 5 grand. Only if you stop that thing, yeah. Stop it. Stop it. No, man, but for born nationwide, man. Wicked, man. Wicked. Me there, you know, later. Yeah? Me up. Bless.